Dubai, as you see now, was not how it was in the early 50s and 60s. All they had was a desert. There was no infrastructure and development. People used to arrive by ships from India and Pakistan, as there were no airports. There was hardly any business or trade in those days. People had no idea how to trade. My great-grandfather, along with a few of his friends, came to Dubai to look for opportunities. The Indian businessmen, or Baniyas as they were fondly known, were among the early birds to have stepped in the city. With the word of mouth which spread through a lot of communities and passengers visiting and passing through the city in ships, it became a well-known destination to look for jobs.
I came in 1969 by ship Sardana from Bombay to Dubai. Journey was 16 days, and those days was no this port, and in middle of sea we are getting small boat, and the boat is taking from ship to the here down. The Grey Mackenzie was there, and our shop was there. That time we are getting down.
जब भी मैं दुबई आया था,
when we had come to Dubai in 1969, there were no buildings. It was only a desert. While walking, our feet used to get sucked deep into the sand dunes. We used to walk several distances to reach our workplace. Sometimes, to reach Sharjah, we used to follow the other drivers or their car trails. There were no road signs or proper roads. We even required ID cards to prove that we are coming from Dubai.
अजवान में जाने के लिए हम लोगों को आईडी कार्ड साथ में लेके जाना पड़ता था कि हम लोग दुबई से आए हो.
The other mode of transport available during those days was the abras, costing only 25 fils. Though it has changed from hand-drawing abras to machine abras, it now costs 1 dirham only. Dubai had no proper shipping port like the Jebel Ali we have now.
Sheikh Rashid would make port. The all ships are coming to the Port Rashid, and the income was Dubai was the Port Rashid. They are supplying to water to the ship, and all businessmen were happy, and they are bringing the goods.
Doing business was pretty simple in those days too, as it was all new and there were no proper formalities or channels to go through. Everybody visited Dubai only for one purpose: to do business. There was no tourism at all. I started working with Dubai Customs from 1st Feb 1969 as a general clerk. I worked with them for 25 years and now retired.
उसी नौकरी को मैंने कंटिन्यूस रखा और 1994 में मैं उस काम से रिटायर हुआ. 25 साल तक मैंने गवर्नमेंट ऑफ दुबई के अंदर काम किया. जब भी एयरपोर्ट पे मैं काम करता था,
in the earlier days, it was very easy to do business. There were times when businessmen used to visit the Dubai Customs, clear their cargo even in the middle of the night, for which they would partially pay their dues and return the next morning to pay the balance. It was all on trust.
उस टाइम पे बहुत ही ईमानदारी से सब अपना काम करते थे.
Sheikh Zayed Road was a part of the desert too. The tallest building was the Trade Center.
I still remember I have seen the day one construction of Dubai Trade Center building, which was called the tallest building in the Gulf. It was like 34 stories that time. And as everyone knows now, that's the smallest building on that Sheikh Zayed Road.
Now Sheikh Zayed Street is look like Manhattan of USA. It's all big buildings, and all his life is changed. Life is very fast and very busy street. Before olden days we are driving on the road were all empty, but now it's very difficult for traffic.
My father used to say that they used to get sweet drinking water on donkeys for like 50 paisa and salt water for 10 paisa. So salt water was used to wash clothes and your utensils, and sweet water was for drinking. Yes, my father saw a lot of difficulties. There was no electricity, no cars, no proper roads. It was desert, sand everywhere. And even if you say someone in those days to go to Karama, it took almost, I believe my dad used to say, from Bardubai to Karama, it used to take around 40 minutes.
Now is a good time to thank Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum.
They've got the world's tallest tower. They've got the best of everything, like you say, public parks, safety for women, safety for children. You can go out at any time of the day without any fear in your mind that someone will catch you or someone will rob you. So safety wise, cleanliness wise, Dubai is the best. I have seen and visited many places like the US, Canada and European countries, but I would say east or west, my Dubai is the best. Dubai has improved, rules have been improved. Previously it was a very small place with only few people from India and other subcontinents like Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh. But now I have seen, you must have also seen people settling down from the US, Germany, European countries.
I don't believe how our forefathers could have survived living in a city like Dubai with no facilities, amenities, or even the malls. But I believe it was their efforts along with the ruler's vision that has shaped Dubai today. People all across the globe traveling from any region are now visiting Dubai and make this their home. Dubai is now rated among the best cities to live in. You are welcome to my Dubai.